Right now, we're just going to have a moment of silence for Bree. Say her name, y'all.
Breonna Taylor!
So we got a small ceremony. We have 3 doves here, and I would like Tyrone Bell, who is Breonna Taylor's uncle. Tahasha Holloway, which is Breonna Taylor's aunt, and Janiyah Palmer, which is Breonna Taylor's sister. And I want them to come up. And we're gonna release a dove. You got the glove on and everything. You don't gotta hold them. I want y'all to hold them.
I'm not holding no bird.
I think y'all should hold them. Where's she at?
Open the thing. No, she's over there parked. I'm not holding her. I am gonna just open it because I'm not. No, you're just gonna hold it.
So wait, die. As come on, I'll get on over here. As they release, I want you to feel like whatever's on your heart. I want you to take the mic and lead them birds off into wherever they're gonna go. But one of these birds represent unity. Unity. Without you all here helping us fight for justice for Breonna, without the community, we wouldn't be where we are today and have the results that we have today if it wasn't for you all standing up continuous in the fight and not giving up. So I know day one we probably started with thousands and maybe hundreds out here, but the people, it just means so much. Like we've become family over the years. Another bird, dove, represents power. I want you all to remember that as black and brown kings and queens that we are, that we have to remember that the power we possess. And right now, the ball's in our court. And we have to act like we got the power, and we got to start making decisions that's going to better our community. The other dove is for love, because Breonna loved everybody. She didn't have a bad bone in her body for nobody. She grew up on love. What you see in front of us, we grew up on struggle. Breonna was a result of the struggle, but she grew up on love. So I want all of y'all to remember that Breonna just came from a regular family like everybody else. And I would hate for you all to get that phone call and go through this tragedy. So remember, at the end of the day, you catch more bees with honey than you do vinegar. And for the sake of our children, we need to raise them with love. We don't need to raise them with 400 years of depression and anger. Those techniques and traditions we grew up on as children does not exist for these kids in 2023. We're in a whole new era. It's our duty to teach them. And we need to start loving on them a lot more. Because you never know when is our time to exit this earth. And 26 years, as her mother always says, is just not enough. So thank you all for all coming out. We're going to release the doves. I want Di to bring us into a song because her voice just takes me in outer space. And you all free to, just hang out, have a good time, and love on each other for the rest of the afternoon. And once again, Breaonna.
Freeway! B, why don't you hold it and then let the people.
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home when Jesus is my portion? Constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me.
Can I make another small announcement too? I want to give a shout out to my boy. I don't know if he's here and I ain't seen him today, but whatever. His name is Bruce Sweetney. The Breonna Warriors has run the fucking championship. So when y'all see him, take your hats off to him because, man, he's doing a good job giving these little boys an opportunity to do what they love to do, and that's for the love of basketball, man. And he may not make a lot of good decisions, but he's definitely in for it, and he definitely had the best interest for our kids. And I really want to say thank you, and thank you to the Breonna Warriors, man. Y'all did an awesome job this year. Y'all played y'all hearts out. And if y'all know anybody who want to sponsor a team for next year, they need jerseys, shoes, all that good stuff. So keep that in mind when y'all looking for somebody to help out.
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor! Also, I'm sorry. I know I said I was gonna shut up. I have some special guest who has been like my backbone through this movement that started here in Louisville. My sister, Breonna, she's here from Montgomery, Alabama. Her son is Lakeith Smith. He was locked up when he was 15 years old. Him and his buddy did a home invasion, and the police came guns a-blazing and killed his best friend. And sentenced him with his murder. He's been in jail currently about 8 years, I believe. And through the fight and through the grace of God, that we got a resentencing date for him. Make sure that the time fits the crime. We know that he committed a crime and should be punished, but we want to make sure like they're not. Oh, look, here she go. Hey y'all, give her a round of applause. She came all the way from Alabama.
My son and his friends.
Go ahead, speak into the mic.
My son and his friends, they went into a vacant home in Millbrook, Alabama. My son was with his friends.
We can't hear you.
Like she said, guns away, shot and killed my son's friend, Breonna Taylor. My son pled not guilty to his friend's murder, so the judge sentenced my son to 65 years. My son is now 24. He's been locked up since he was 15.
Oh my God.
15 for a murder that he did not commit. The kid was killed by the white cop, by the cop. People don't care what color cop was. He was killed by the cop. The cop went to trial and he was not guilty. So how can you kill a person with your gun, your bullet, but you're not guilty? But the person who didn't kill the person is
Doing service 65 years.
Gave my son 65 years. But God, we now have a resentencing hearing on March 21st. And our prayer is to get my son home March 21st.
Justice for Lakeith Smith. Say his name, Lakeith Smith. Lakeith Smith. Say his name, Lakeith Smith.
Lakeith Smith.
Also, we have like activists and family from LA, Chicago, Virginia. You all know my boy Jolly Good Ginger. He's always here, got my back. Even Jeffro came home like, well, I see you over there. Shout out to him doing great things. We see you, brother. But thank you all for traveling and coming in and supporting. Like, it really means a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just your presence alone means that we on the right path. We're going to continue to do the right thing. So thank y'all. I think that was it. D, anybody else want to take the mic? Oh, Kim, hold on.
Say Breeaway. Say Breeaway. Say Breeaway. Say Breeaway. Breeaway. That was Breeaway in Spanish. Go ahead, D.
Mike's a little juicy now, but that's okay.
I didn't say everything I wanted to say. I got some more to go on.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I love y'all.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I learned so much coming here to Louisville. Y'all taught me what family is. I didn't know why God at first brought me to Louisville. I didn't know why. I knew it was because of Bree. But I'm here to stay. This is my new home. And I just want to say, man, thank y'all to the family. I love y'all, man. Y'all. What happened to Bree made me a better father. Made me a better friend. I'm a better person. And I hope that we keep this going, man, because we really all we got. You know, and God is good, man. I love y'all. That's all I got.
Breeaway.
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 Hey, so I'm gonna end it off with silent. Everybody put your fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up, fist up. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
All right, make sure Bree can hear y'all. I need y'all to scream it loud. Make sure Miss Tamika hear y'all. Make sure the family can feel y'all. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 All power to the people.
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 Breeaway.
Breeaway.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do
What's up, y'all? Live from Injustice Square, 3-year commemoration of the murder of Breonna Taylor at the hands of LMPD. I'm wearing a mask because everybody at my house currently has strep throat. That's why I wasn't out on the march. I was debating on coming out and finally decided there's no way I couldn't at least be here for this part. So I'm masked up, keeping my distance from people, you know, because strep is serious and I don't want to give it to anybody if I have it. You know, I feel fine, but you never know. But again, 3-year commemoration of the murder of Breonna Taylor at the hands of LMPD, Louisville Metro Police Department. Recently, the Department of Justice released their findings report after a 2-year deep dive investigation into LMPD and their practices. And they established that there is a pattern of misconduct on multiple different levels. You know, sexual misconduct, on stop and frisk, on a number of different things. Of course, discrimination against black people is on there. You know, they lose reports, they hide records. There's a 90-page report that came out about all of the patterns that they discovered, the Department of Justice, and they've made recommendations on how to fix this. So we'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. You can go to linktree/riothard.com and you can get some more of those details because we do have most of that stuff posted up. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of detail real quick. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and get my mask back on because again, you know, I might be sick at the time, but I might be sick. So we'll give y'all a look at what's going on. What's up? Yeah, fine. So these are 2 paintings done by Aaron Conway and a number of other local artists. The original one, I believe, is the one that has the hashtags on the back. This was a replication that was made to hold space for the original one while it was either being stored for safekeeping or in museums for extended periods. It's kind of gone around to a few different museums. But this is the center of Injustice Square. This is where majority of the action happened in 2020. This is where majority of the protests happened. Right in front of me is where both of the murals were displayed, as well as a number of banners with sentiments such as Black Lives Matter, Fuck 12, you know, things of that nature. I'll give y'all a look at the original one real quick. There was a number of things that happened to the memorial. At one point, I think a practitioner of witchcraft came and put a salt circle around it for protection. And then a crazy Christian tore up a bunch of the signs because she thought witchcraft was being done, blackcraft or whatever. So that was a real interesting one. But most of them had already gotten a little bit of water damage. The posters and stuff, they got destroyed. So they really just all got replaced and put back out. None of them are out right now. I assume they're at safekeeping. But that is the original mural. And we are standing in the center of Injustice Square, where this was the epicenter of the 2020 Breonna Taylor uprising. This is where all the protests happened. Right across the street is the Hall of Justice. That's where a lot of the court hearings happen. That is the mayor's building. That's where some of the Metro Council chambers are as well. This is also like part of Metro Hall. I think that's where like the mayor's office and stuff is. And then over there is like a Federal Records building, and then right there is Department of Corrections. And then right over there on the corner is LMPD's headquarters down a block. So protesters decided early on they were going to establish right here in the center of all the governmental bodies. It was a blessing and a curse. You know, we knew that there was always visibility. That LMPD, you know, it was a blessing and a curse because in one hand we knew that there was always visibility, right? The government, local metro government, and LMPD always knew that we were out here holding space in protest, right? So that's a good thing. But on the other hand, they also always knew we were here. So there are high definition cameras that surround the square, and they could get some very, very good footage of everything that was going on. So they were able to watch every move of every protester while you were in the square. So again, it was a blessing and a curse that it was right here in the middle. But nonetheless, this is where all the energy is. This is where it all happens. Sometimes you can really feel it being here because we all got trashed by LMPD. We all got batons, pepper spray, fucking tear gas, fucking pepper balls, just anything you can think of that they had at their disposal to use against us. They did during the 2020 uprising here in the square, downtown, and other various locations throughout the Louisville metro. Again, the Department of Justice recently decided that recently released their findings report that LMPD has multiple patterns of misconduct, whole lot of different levels, honestly. There's other investigations that are still going on state level and city level as well, but DOJ has released their findings report. Essentially, they have signed, an agreement of principle with the city, so that means the city has agreed that they are going to try to improve what is going on. They're going to try to improve LMPD. After that, there will be a consent decree, which will be a separate contract between LMPD, FOP, and then the DOJ. And that's going to be kind of like, rules of war. What they can do, what they can't do, what they agree to do to try to improve. So that's going to be very pivotal right there. The city's already on board. We just got to come to some type of middle ground so that LMPD will sign a consent decree and we can move forward. Now, after that, it's going to come down to the higher-ups in LMPD, the officers and whatnot, to hold LMPD officers accountable for their actions after that fact. Because one of the things that was found by the Department of Justice is that superior officers, or commanding officers, were not keeping records or reporting officers if they showed, sexual discrimination or racial discrimination or any number of negative, misconduct. So LMPD is just not getting apprehended for anything. So yeah, once all of this paperwork and these contracts and everything is rolled up together, it's going to come down to LMPD policing themselves. So, it's unfortunately a little bit over 2 year long road that is just turning into an even longer road. But it is a glimmer of light. The DOJ has been able to do some good work in some similar situations in other cities. They've also done some similar things in other cities where it didn't work out. So, it's kind of a toss-up. But the DOJ is doing everything that they can to apply pressure to try to improve policing here in Louisville Metro. But we're out here at Justice Square for the 3-year commemoration of the murder of Breonna Taylor at the hands of the Louisville Metro Police Department. Sorry, that was a lot, but I just had to get it out there for y'all. I'm going to give y'all a quick look, just to, a little bit what's going on. Everything's calmed down already. There was a march. There was actually another ceremony that happened at, I think, Layman Park out in the West End, where the Breonna Taylor mural is on the basketball court where the Blue Ray Warriors practice. So that happened at 11. I think Summer was there. Tara might have been there as well. Then the march started at 1 o'clock from that park, came down here to the square, took just right at 2 hours. They planned it out perfectly for this right here at 3 o'clock. Just a little one moment of silence in commemoration, in remembrance of Breonna Taylor, and then a release of some doves. So everybody out there that's got problems with releasing balloons, we release doves. They're good. They're just going to go and live now. So win-win. But again, we're here at Justice Square, 60 Jefferson Park. Everything's winding down a little bit now. You can go and catch the march with Tara Bassett. And I got about half of it up on Riot Heart, but I started it about an hour after she was already live. So go and check out all Tara's footage. It's probably on the 502 live streamers page as well. But again, everything's kind of winding down here. Everybody's just trying to enjoy each other's company. And probably a lot of people haven't seen each other in a minute. So I'm not really trying to get in everybody's business and show faces and whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here, We're going to go ahead and drop the live. Maybe take some pictures and some B-reel, get it up. But yeah, we're going to let people vibe it out. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm glad I was able to make it out for at least a little bit. I'm going to mask up, keep my distance, and a little bit. Again, thanks for tuning in. Say her name, Breonna Taylor. Everybody stay strong, stay safe.